Hi everybody, this is Lloyd Fernandez here with another video. If you're a first time watcher, thanks for watching my video and coming to my channel. Hopefully you subscribe and hopefully you like the video. Comment if you have any questions or want requests for me to do any other videos that you would like to have any answers to or know about. And like I said, I'm Lloyd Fernandez. I'm a local real estate agent in central Pennsylvania, York, Adams County, Lancaster, and Harrisburg. And if you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell a home or needs any help with any questions or anything related to real estate, you could definitely contact me. My information is going to be on the bio. And you can contact me directly or on social media sites or on YouTube. And I will be more than happy to help you. So this video, get right into it, is about the inspection portion of the process when you're buying a home. I made a video, and you can check that out, on the process, the overview process of the steps you go through in the process to buy a home. I also did another video about the financing portion of the video, of the process of buying a home. And this one is going to be on inspections. So if you want to go back and watch those two videos, that'd be great. It's a good education for you guys if you're thinking about buying a home. Okay, so with the inspections portion of the process of buying a home, that comes into effect after you put the offer in and it was accepted. The offer was accepted, so both parties signed. When the buyer and the seller, they both signed, and from that day forward starts the process of inspections. On the contract, it has a certain timeline. So usually in the contract itself, if it's not changed, it's 10 days to complete your inspections. I usually change that to 20 to give my buyer, when I'm representing my buyer, more breathing room to set up inspections with inspectors and get things in order, and they don't have to get stressed out about the timeline. It's actually in the contract. Every inspection, there's 9 on here, and then there's a spot that you could put an inspection on the contract that is not listed, which is usually something that's probably particular to that home. But the 9 that are on here are basically a general rule of every home usually that falls into that category. So I'm going to show you the contract now where the inspection portion is. This is the first page. It only has 2 inspections here at the bottom. And this is the second page with the rest of the inspections right all the way down here. You can elect it or waive the inspections, but it has to be on the contract. So the ones you elect, you have that 20 day from when the contract is completed and both parties sign. You have 20 days or 10, depending on whether you or your realtor requested 20 or you left it at 10. You have that time period to complete these inspections. I'm going to go through each inspection real quick to give you a quick overview of the inspections. First inspection on the list is a home inspection. I think everybody, no matter what the situation is, that house could look perfect. I don't care. Get a home inspection. It's around $350 to $450. It depends on square footage of the home. So the bigger the home, the more it's going to cost. So let's say a larger house at might be 500 or more, but get a home inspection. The inspector comes, they check the roof, they check how the water pressure is running, everything that they can see in the home. They check the furnace, they check the AC if it has central air. They check everything. And the most important part of having this in the contract and that time period, that if anything comes back on the inspection that is not, that's not, it's not good, like something came back bad, you can request the seller to fix it for you before you buy the home. And if they deny it, you can back out of the contract and get your deposit money back if it's something, because it could be something that's thousands of dollars. And if they're refusing to fix it, then you have your right. You can exercise your right in a contract as using that inspection report as to back out. They will not fix it, and I will not buy the property with this defect. I will back out of the contract, and that's very powerful. And I always tell everybody to have a home inspection. The next inspection is a wood infestation. That's for termites, any animals that eat wood. They come, they check the home, and usually if you have an FHA loan, the bank usually requires the wood infestation, and that's about like $75 here in Pennsylvania where I'm at. I don't know anywhere else, but so that's about $75, and it's worth it too, to make sure that you don't distress, sleep better at night. $75 and $350 to $450 on home inspection. So you're looking at, you know, $500 something that you're having an investment for 30 years and paying a lot more than that. So it's worth it, if you ask me. So that was the second inspection, the wood infestation. The next inspection is deeds restriction and zoning, and basically that's just a phone call. You have that time limit, the 20 days or 10 days, to call the township or municipality and ask them any questions about any restrictions, or if the zoning is residential and double checking or anything like that. The fourth one is water services. That's mainly if you have a well on the property, so you could test how the quality of the water, if it's really good, if it's not too good, does it meet standards, and then you know, if it doesn't come back, you can request that they, you know, do what they need to do with the well to correct that. The fifth is radon. If you're not aware of radon, radon is an odorless gas. You cannot smell it. It comes from the bottom of the earth. It's usually in basements, and it can cause cancer over a long period of time of being exposed to it. So you might want to check that for your family, and especially if you have kids or you're going to be in the basement a lot. You get a radon test inspection, in which they do a test. They put a canister in there, and they leave it there for 24 to 48 hours, and then they get the results. Anything over 4.0 is considered you know, dangerous. Anything below 4.0 is, you're good. So that's radon. On lot sewage, that's if you have a septic tank. I highly recommend getting a septic tank inspection when buying a house. I have a transaction right now that's you know, a situation. They got a septic tank inspection, and the septic tank is no good. So now they have to put another septic tank that could cost between $15,000 to $30,000, the sellers, and they're willing to do it, which is great. So if they didn't, and they would have moved in there, and they would have had a $15,000 to $30,000 expense right after buying the home, which you see how serious these inspections can be, and especially on a septic tank. You want to make sure. That's a very expensive part of the home. Property and flood insurance, again, there's 10 to 20 day timeline, so you have the time to investigate whether the home is on a flood zone, and usually we already know that before we put the offer in as realtors, and we'll let you know. But you know, this is on there to make sure that if you want to double check and call, you know, how much and call insurance company, and how much would it be to insure the home even without flood insurance, just regular insurance, and also flood insurance. If the home is in a flood zone and you still want to move forward with purchasing the home, you can find out how much that would be for you. Next one is property boundaries. That's basically having somebody come out and do a survey and see exactly where your lines is for the property and do all of that mumbo jumbo. If you care about that, usually people don't. I mean, they're pretty much, you know, they already they got the pins and everything. They kind of have an idea. But if you're somebody that's concerned about it, or you have certain things you're going to do with the property, that might play a big role. So the next one is lead-based paint, and that has to do with the lead. Any home that was built before 1978 has lead in the paint if it wasn't already taken care of. Anything after 1978 has the paint that they didn't put lead in paint anymore because of children. And you might want to get that tested out if you're worried about your kids, you know, eating any chipping paint or licking on the walls. But usually that's you know, that's not required by any of the financing, but so that's up to you whether you want to get that done or not. And then there's an empty portion where, like I said, if it's particular to that home, that you could put one in. Alright guys, so that's a quick overview of the inspections. If you have any questions, you could comment at the bottom, or you could contact me and I'll be more than happy to help you. Like, subscribe, and if you have any requests for any other videos, just let me know and I'll do it, and I'll make sure that I'll hopefully answer all your questions. Alright guys, I wish you good luck, I wish you good success, and I wish you good health. Bye-bye.